Hi there, you're watching Time Warner Cable's local edition, the Sacramento Report. I'm Jaime Garza, joined today by Assemblymember Jose Solorio from Orange County. Good to have you, as always.
Glad to be back.
Big topic in the news the last few years has been the Orange County Fair and its future. There was a time there that the governor wanted to sell not only the Orange County Fair, but other properties as a way to help balance our budget. Where do we stand on the Orange County Fair? Are we going to enjoy it for years to come now, or is it still in jeopardy?
Well, I think right now the Orange County Fairgrounds does have a future. We did, under the last governor, have a very long process that has now included a few potential sales to private vendors to buy the fairgrounds, potentially operate, some of the same programs. But what we've seen is each of those processes have been flawed in some regards. We also are very concerned about losing the Orange County Fair, losing the Equestrian Center, losing the farm, losing the heritage that the fair represents. Also, hundreds and hundreds of jobs. We have people that work there year-round. We also, on the weekends, have a very successful swap meet that allows entrepreneurship, that allows family businesses to start up. Again, they're really hundreds and hundreds of jobs. Also, the fair itself actually is one of the most visited fairs in the nation. It's very successful. It also is actually a fairground that generates money. Unlike all the other fairs statewide, the Orange County Fair is very viable. So much so that we're in the possibility of trying to figure out how to help the state financially a little bit. But if nothing else, just to protect the fairgrounds from being sold, because it's a revenue generator, and that's a good thing.
Which shocks me, because when you hear about these county fairs, they're always they're losing money, and people say, is it really worth the investment and the trouble? And what do you really get out of it? It's expensive to attend anyway, and is it really giving us back to the community? But to hear that, and when you hear about the previous governor wanting to get rid of it, and we've heard other people talking prior to that saying, this is a dead cow, get it out of here. That's not the case.
Yeah, the Orange County Fair definitely is not a dead cow. It does quite well. In fact, on a typical year, might make $2 million in revenue. That's pretty good, compared to other fairs that depend on a subsidy from the state. The issue now is that the governor is interested in figuring out how to subsidize those other fairs less. But I have applauded the governor and have been working with the governor in a new process to figure out how to make all the fairs more viable, figuring out how to create more local control at those fairs. But in Orange County, the fair does very well. The other big point that we would make with the prior governor and the courts that had to intervene as well is, why sell valuable real estate during a down real estate economy? Now's not a good time to sell valuable real estate.
What is the secret, though? What is the secret of Orange County, that it is profitable when so many others are not? And there are a lot of people who say the state should not be subsidizing any of these county fairs.
Well, when I think it speaks to the love that Orange County residents have for the fair. Also, we have a very vibrant, strong county. We're 3 million people strong. They like coming down to the fair for those few weeks and having their corn on the cob, having their fried Twinkies, seeing the pigs being born, seeing the pigs run. There's a lot of excitement in an urban area to go visit the
country
fair.
Into the city, so to speak, which you don't get much anyway. Oh, I want to keep following this for a while, because the Orange County Fair, in fact, may be a model for something else, and we want to see where you head with this. Assemblymember Jose Solorio, always a pleasure, and thanks for the insight, and thank you at home for watching Time Warner Cable's local edition. This has been the Sacramento Report.